Alright, good day to you all, my foam shoe friends. So we got us a box from Puma. Let me open it. I don't really have a backstory on this. Oh, there we go. I'm missing this light. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. Don't have a backstory on this. I just saw it on the website. I was making the rounds, seeing if there was anything new out, and I noticed that Puma had a new one out. And this is the SoftridePro or something like that. Hopefully it says it on the box. SoftridePro Slide 24V. Bam, right there. And I'll still throw the title on. These look kind of cool. I noticed they had some on the Chewbacca eBay website seller. There was a couple that he had, but it was in the blue. And I really liked this gray and green. So it cost me an extra $10 over the blue ones, but you know, sometimes it's worth the extra couple bucks to get like a good color. So I noticed from previous Pumas that I have better luck with their 11s than I do their 12s. So I ordered these in an 11, and they look okay. They look like a decent size. So we will find out momentarily. Hang on, let me just put them next to the Shibuis real quick for a size. Oh yeah, they're perfect. They should be good. Yep, they should be good, because these Shibuis are like perfect fitting. So these might be really nice. They're using the, what is it, the Softride foam, which is okay. It's not terrible, but they've got a double edge construction here. I don't know if the outside, it feels like it is, but it feels a little firmer though too. This feels a little more squishy, so they might be using a different EVA for the outsole, but I'm not positive. It might just be the texturing that feels a little different. But before we dive in, let's go take a read, see what Puma has to say about these, y'all. So you can come with me. Let's go. All right. There we go. Actually, I don't even do the window anymore, so I don't really need to offset it. So, all right. These are off of the US Puma website. This is the SoftridePro 24V slides. They've got pretty good reviews so far. 4.5 out of 5 stars out of 9 reviews. That's not too bad. They retail for $40. They have 3 different color options. Here, look. They've got a white and a black, excuse me. White and a black. And I swear this male model they use on their slides has the tiniest feet. Because whenever they have him modeling with slides on, he's always wearing like 5 sizes too big. These ones aren't terrible, but I think it was a previous model. I remember him wearing it. And it's like, why don't you get him proper sized slides if he's going to be modeling for him, you know? I digress. Black and white strap, black base. They look kind of clean. And then they have a blue, cool blue, dark indigo. This is the color that the Chewbacca seller had on eBay that I almost bought. They look okay. But I really liked these gray pair with the green text. And this is the Gray Echo, a wild green, a dusky gray. I thought they looked pretty clean. I just like that like mint green, or like a forest green with the gray. I thought it looked pretty good. Description. The SoftridePro is a comfortable new pair, perfect for after sports or just looking cool on the street. Its insole is made from the Softride. And that's it. Oh wait, no, read more. The SoftridePro compound, used in our range of performance products. As for the synthetic leather strap, it has soft padding for comfort and fit. So, what are we waiting for? Hurry up and buy! Features and benefits. The upper of the shoes is made with at least 30% recycled materials, and the bottom is made with at least 10% recycled materials. Sock liners, 100% synthetic. Outsole, 100% synthetic. Upper and lining also. Oh, upper is synthetic, but the lining is textile, 100% textile. Details: light molded EVA outsole, soft molded footbed, durable synthetic upper, slip-on design makes it easy to put on and take off quickly. Puma cat logo. 4.6 out of 5 for the quality. True to size. Value is 4.4 out of 5. And everyone is saying that they run true to size. Cool. So, these look nice. Everybody's saying they're very nice. Let's go throw them on foot and find out for ourselves. Alright, I'm kind of excited for these. Puma makes a good slide. I'm a big fan of Puma slides. I really haven't come across any that are bad yet. And just for kind of being like a third or fourth tier company, like they're not in the top spot by any means, they make a really good slide. Compared to like Nike, who is way up there, makes garbage slides. So no offense if you're a Nike fanboy, I just noticed that you know, the products speak for themselves. And Puma versus Nike when it comes to slides, they are doing quite well. Alright, so as you can see, this is a textile strap. We've got a fake leather with padding, textile padding. Decent little hook and loop pad, and they didn't carry it all the way to the edge, so we've got a little bit of space, which is nice because you never want the Velcro digging into your foot. I don't know why some companies do that. They'll carry it all the way to the edge. So pretty nice. Oh, we didn't look at the padding. Padding looks decent. Got the sizing on the bottom too. Made in Cambodia. Interesting. Interesting. We can look at the footbed while we have it open. So there's a little bit of an ergo. You can see there's kind of a and get the focus right. There's a little bit of an inside of the arch support right here, where kind of this this other texturing is. It's very, very subtle, but it's there. The focus isn't cooperating properly. Kind of like right there. Anyways, other than that, it's pretty flat. We've got a little bit of a heel cup in the back, just ever so slightly at the very end. It's really not there in the sides at all. There's our Puma logo and kind of a lateral line texturing on it. And then we've got these dots kind of in the inner arch and then on the toes there too. So that's kind of nice. I like how that looks. It's got a good look to it. So very casual ergos, nothing too aggressive. It looks rather narrow too, just the footbed. Like right through here, it's pretty narrow. So we'll see how they do with the width. But these might be a little narrow for some. But they do have the adjustable strap, so even if the footbed's a little narrow, if your girth is a little much, you can still adjust the strap accordingly. We've kind of got a nice stylized line texture on the side. That's really nice right here. I like that. How it kind of, they really kind of stylized that. Get my focus right. Not cooperating camera. Okay. But yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Nice line. Nice stylizing there. I like when they create those crimps, and it gives it that that illusion of shape and form. So that's nice. Good job. And then they've kind of got a little extra lip on the back, probably for like heel capture as you step down. This is brought up a little more. And then we've got our SoftridePro on the back, and there goes my focus again. So that is kind of similar to the little bit of a heel cup at the tail there. So that's a very subtle accent, you could say, of design. Come on, focus. Okay. But other than that, we've got our Softride logoing on the side. There's the Puma logo up there. And then over here. And there's my focus being obnoxious. And then the outsole is pretty straightforward too. Some nice lines. And we've got our lateral lines again. Puma logo. So yeah, not too shabby. Looks like a Puma slide. So let's throw it on foot and see real quick. We do have some stitching. There's like a double layer stitching. Looks like this is a different panel here that's stitched in on this. And then we've got our stitching around the outside too. So, alright, let's throw them on foot and see how they fit. Alright, so I've been wearing these RX40s a lot. Big fan of these. They're very comfy, and they're starting to break in pretty good. The arch was a little too prominent at first, but it's starting to mold to my foot. It's starting to... Oh, these are kind of nice. Hang on, I gotta do something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. No more interruptions. So, let's slide in. Feels pretty good. The sizing is true to their standard 11 sizing. It kind of fits my foot perfectly. I can go up to 12 most of the time in Pumas, but the 11s are always like exact. So the 12s tend to be a little big on me, but these feel pretty good. They feel pretty soft, pretty standard. The footbed is rather flat. I'm kind of getting a what are these? The Alpha Bounce. I'm getting a bounce vibe to them. They're very similar to these, but more flat. These have a little more of a heel to them. These SoftridePros are very flat. I would say they're softer too than the Alpha Bounce. So they have good squish to them. That Softride foam is okay. It's not bad. It's not as good as the Nitro foam, but I've got another pair of the Softride. I don't know. They're probably in a box somewhere. But it's a decent foam. It's kind of like a cloud foam. Yeah. Oh, there they are. Hang on. This is one pair of 11s that don't really fit me. These Softride Pros. The toe box is too narrow on these. These are a good slide though. So this is one model that I need a 12 on, but these feel softer than these ones. So these are pretty good. They've got a nice squish to them. I give them like a 7 out of 10 in terms of the squish. And because of that, I'm getting adequate arch support just within the squish as I step down and it compresses. So these are okay. The width is rather narrow though. I kind of pointed that out in hand, that they didn't really look very wide, and they're pretty standard in their width. It's enough for my feet, but I'm right on the edge all around. So these are very, very true to fit sizing with their 11s. I usually don't have issue with Puma sizing. They usually hold pretty consistent between models, which isn't bad. So the strap feels nice and soft. And it's got good, we got good clearance here on the front too. We can always tweak that strap if I need more clearance in the front. Just angle it a little more, and it'll allow a little more clearance in the front. But yeah, these aren't bad. These are pretty straightforward synthetic adjustable strap slide. They've got good clearance to them. I feel like I've got some good height and good squish. Here, let's go down low while I'm thinking of it. So the squish isn't bad. I guess these are fairly priced, I would say. You know, they feel like a $40 slide. They're not cheap. They have a better feel to them than like your cheap Adidas slides, like the Zensuri or oh, what's the other one? It feels better than a Cloud Foam. I would say the SoftridePro is like a notch up above Cloud Foam. Maybe more on par with Cloud Foam Plus, though Cloud Foam Plus is a little more doughy. These have more of a true EVA feel to them with the foam, but it's good. It's quality. The texture underfoot is very subtle. I feel it. It's there. It's not like a completely smooth footbed, but it feels okay. It's not abrasive or aggressive or massaging or anything. It's pretty straightforward with its texturing. Kind of just enough to hold onto the foot a little bit. It's got decent grip to it. I'm not feeling like I'm sliding off. So if you're looking for a pair of slides that are adjustable, that kind of hold onto your foot pretty well, and also has a decent grip to the footbed, but is nice and soft and squishy, has a good squish to it. Like, this is a pretty good middle of the road slide. Adjustable strap, synthetic, or textile, I mean. Adjustable textile strap. Pretty good. Pretty middle of the road. But I don't really have any negatives to say about them. Other than the width, I wish they were just a little more wide, a little wider. But I'm sure that can be achieved by going up in size, but then you got to deal with the extra length. So, but it's pretty middle of the road. Pretty standard, kind of a vanilla slide, I would say. But I don't really have any negatives about them. I like these better than the Alpha Bounce. The Alpha Bounce has like a stepped up heel to it. It's got more of a raised heel, where these are flat. These are straight across, flatter footbed. Where these have, like, I feel like I'm angled forward in these because the heel comes up and the toe dips down, so my foot is kind of like angled a little bit in these, where these SoftridePro are flat. They're nice and flat, so it's a very balanced footbed. So I dig them. I like them. I'll probably keep these. I don't need them. I probably won't wear them, but I don't know. They're only $40, so I'll think about it. I'll see if I want to keep these or not. I just see them as a quality textile strap slide, and one that I can reuse in videos in the future. I want to do a textile, you know, like a top 5 or top 10 textile strap slide video in the future. So I see these as an adequate contender, so I'll probably keep them for that video. That way I don't have to just reference like old footage. You know, I like to have things in hand when I do the top 5 and the top 10 videos. So maybe for that reason I'll keep them. But yeah, these aren't bad. These are good. These are a nice squish to them. Nice squish to them. I'd say they're like a B tier slide. So not amazing, but I really don't have any negatives to say about them. They're pretty good. So I think that's all I have to say. I think that's it for the Pumas. All right, SoftridePro Slide 24V. Not bad. Very middle of the road textile strap slide. Synthetic leather, textile padding, SoftridePro EVA. Very nice and squishy footbed. Rather flat ergos, but the squish is enough that it fills the space of the foot. Standard in its width, standard in its weight. It's a very middle of the road kind of vanilla slide, but I really have no negatives to say about it. So if you're kind of looking for middle of the road, quality adjustable strap textile slide with a nice squishy kind of flat footbed to it, these are very good. These are a very good middle of the road slide, a very safe product. There's not a whole lot that's exciting about them, but I have no negatives to say about them. I don't have a single negative to say about them, other than I just wish they were a little wider, but that's just with my own feet. That's just my own personal preferences, but yeah, not bad. The price is fair, $40. This would be a good slide to find on sale. If you can find it for $30 or $25, I think that's a really good price for these. So yeah, not too bad. I do recommend them. I will probably keep them for future videos. I want to do, like I mentioned, a top 10 or top 5 textile strap slide, adjustable strap slide video. So I'll keep them for that. Yeah, they're not bad. So good job, Puma. Alright, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts and comments below. And we will see you guys in the next one. Alright, thank you. Cheers.